Hey, Corinne here, founder of Speckled, the tool that helps PMs build the right thing at the right time. Today we're going to be talking about communicating with engineers, especially if you're not technical yourself. Specifically, we're going to talk about the challenges of being non-technical in a technical team, why you should care about being able to communicate with your engineering team well, and 3 tips for breaking through technical communication barriers. So if you're on a technical team and you're not technical, you're probably often like, oh my God, what the heck is going on? All of these engineers are saying weird things, talking about APIs and build pipelines and environment variables and configurations. And I'm just like, oh my God, like what the heck is all this? Like what is going on? Like that's okay. You're going to learn eventually. You don't have to learn it right now, but through some tips that we'll talk about, you'll be able to pick up on some technical things as you progress in your PM career. So another thing that can happen is that you may suggest changes or features and then get frustrated why they're taking so long, or the team says they're not doable, and you just don't understand why that is. So it's totally normal to feel this way, but with a little effort you can get better at communicating with your engineering team and build a better product. So why should you care about being able to communicate with your engineering team well? Well, why not just throw your hands up and say, ugh, like, I'm never going to learn this. Why even bother? If you can get better with communicating with technical folks, you're going to have a better working relationship with your engineering team. If there's a mutual respect there for one another's roles, you're going to be able to move faster and resolve conflict quickly. You'll also get the product you expect. If you can communicate well to the people who are building your product, then you're going to be able to get back what you expect. If you don't, and what comes back is different than what you thought you said, then that's really going to stink. You're going to have to go back and rework things and recommunicate things, and no one likes to have to do that. Another thing is that when you talk to engineers more often, you're going to start to understand why things take as long as they do. You're going to pick up some tips. After getting some reps in, you're going to start to have a better intuition as to what takes a long time versus a medium time versus a short time, etc. All right, let's move into the 3 tips for breaking through communication barriers. First, don't be afraid to ask the engineering team lots of questions. If they start going too deep in something, or they start spitting out terms you have no idea what they're saying, they sound like they're speaking a different language, just ask them to slow down and explain things. Engineers can get really excited about the technical details, so just remember that and just like ask them to take it down a notch and try to explain it to a non-technical person. They'll be excited to do it and be excited that you're interested in what it is that they do on a day-to-day basis. Second, find a communication channel you both understand. This is things like using pictures, mock-ups, metaphors, inspiration, analogies, etc. Like if you don't have a designer on your team and you're kind of like the do-it-all PM and you have this idea for a button and how it wants to work, how you want it to work, find something on Dribble or in another app and show it to your engineering team to give them some inspiration and show them how you want it to work rather than trying to explain it, which may or may not go well, but showing it visually is definitely going to give them a really clear idea of what it is that you're talking about. And third, don't feel like you have to know everything, but do make an effort to learn some things. Start to learn the lingo. You're not going to pick it up right away. It's going to be challenging. Your mind is probably going to be a little bit jumbled at first, but as time goes along, you're going to add new terms to your vocabulary, and before you know it, heck, you might be a technical PM, which would be super duper cool. So, in this video, we talked about the challenges of being non-technical in a technical team, how a good working relationship with your engineering team can result in a better product, and why breaking through communication barriers with your engineers is great, and why you should ask questions, find common ground, and not feel like you have to know everything. So, if you like this content, be sure to subscribe to our newsletter by heading to getspeckled.com/blog. Just drop your email there, and every Sunday we send out the top 3 product stories of the week curated specifically for PMs at startups and small businesses. All right, happy communicating.